10 seconds, 5 seconds, start. A few exemptions are being introduced on inputs like specialized casting, ball screw, and linear motion guide to encourage domestic manufacturing of capital goods. In the last two budgets, we have rationalized several customs exemptions. We have once again carried out an extensive consultation including by crowdsourcing, and as a result of these consultations more than 350 exemption entries are proposed to be gradually phased out. These include exemption on certain agricultural produce, chemicals, fabrics, medical devices, and drugs and medicines for which significant domestic capacity exists. Further, as a simplification measure, several concessional rates are being incorporated in the customs tariff schedule itself instead of prescribing them through various notifications. This comprehensive review will simplify the customs rate and tariff structure, particularly for sectors like chemicals, textiles, and metals, and minimize disputes. Removal of exemption on items which are or can be manufactured in India and providing concessional duties on raw material that go into manufacturing of intermediate products will go many a step forward in achieving our objective of Make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat. I shall now take up sector-specific proposals. Electronic manufacturing has been growing rapidly. Customs duty rates are being calibrated to provide a guarded rate structure to facilitate domestic manufacturing of wearable devices, hearable devices, and electronic smart meters. Duty concessions are also being given to parts of transform of mobile phones, chargers, and camera lens of mobile camera module and certain other items. This will enable domestic manufacturing of high growth electronic items. To give a boost to the gems and jewelry sectors, customs duty on cut and polished diamonds and gemstones is being reduced to 5%. Simply sewn diamond would attract nil customs duty. To facilitate export of jewelry through e-commerce, a simplified regulatory framework shall be implemented by June this year to disincentivize import of undervalued imitation jewelry. The customs duty on imitation jewelry is being prescribed in a manner that a duty of at least rupees 400 per kg is paid on its import. Customs duty on certain critical chemicals, namely methanol, acetic acid, and heavy feedstocks for petroleum refining are being reduced, while duty is being raised on sodium cyanide, for which adequate domestic capacity exists. These changes will help in enhancing domestic value addition. Duty on umbrellas is being raised to 20%. Exemption to parts of umbrellas is being withdrawn. Exemption is also being rationalized on implements and tools for agri sector which are manufactured in India. Customs duty exemption given to steel scrap last year is being extended for another year to provide relief to MSME secondary steel producers. Certain anti-dumping and countervailing tax on stainless steel and coated steel flat products, bars of alloy steel and high-speed steel are being revoked in larger public interest considering prevailing high prices of metals. To incentivize exports, exemptions are being produced on items such as embellishment, trimming, fasteners, buttons, zipper, lining material, specified leather, furniture fittings, and packaging boxes that may be needed by bona fide exporters of handicrafts, textile and leather garments, leather footwear, and other goods. Duty is being reduced on certain inputs required for shrimp aquaculture so as to promote its exports. Blending of fuel is a priority of this government. To encourage the efforts for blending of fuel, unblended fuel shall attract an additional differential excise duty of rupees 2 litre from the first day of October 2022. A few other changes are being made in duty rates, customs, tariff and customs law, the details of which are there in the finance bill. Mr. Speaker, sir, with these words, I commend the budget to this august House.